Well, he bataka make. But Jaden Chase, they have to make the fans them know what really are going on.
What you talking about is Jaden Place. See me up to the time, you know, a cartel. I represent for Jaden Chase. We spray them face on the AK race. See me up to the time, you know, the Gaza station.
Dancehall royalties available on all digital platforms. Make sure someone go support the EP. Yeah, man, now move settings, viewers and subscribers. And we no need no ladder. Gaza Nation, we no find the Gaza station. Welcome to the channel, Jaden Chase. And yes, we are bringing another new and yes, exciting reasoning on the topic of dancehall and entertainment. Remember, I remind you now for click the subscribe icon, then the bell icon, and for also leave a like, a comment, and yes, bust a share on the vlog in truth. Now, viewers and subscribers, suspicion, however strong, cannot take the place of proof. And international high courts have ruled that before a case against an accused can be established on circumstantial evidence, the circumstances from which the conclusion of guilt is to be drawn must be fully established in facts, and these facts should be established and consistent only with the idea of the guilt of the accused. Now, that was not the case, or that was not how Vybz Kartel's case was handled, viewers and subscribers, nor his co-accused. They were also quoted as saying, there has to be a chain of evidence so complete as not to leave any reason of doubt for any conclusion consistent with the innocence of the accused, and must show that in all human probability the act must have been done by the accused, viewers and subscribers. Meaning, they must prove, say, in all human probability, ruling out anything supernatural, that a must that individually do it. That is not the case with Vybz Kartel, viewers and subscribers. Remember, them say 48 hours up to 72. For who can say an individual is now missing. And never 48 hours after, the individual them accuse Vybz Kartel of causing bodily harm. And a 48 hours after them go for the teacher. This was something that was in the works. Somewhere people have said, quote unquote, them that cook up. No reasons for doubt. Numerous reasons for doubt were brought to the attention, not of only the authorities, but also the presiding judge, who overlooked them, viewers and subscribers. Now, the statement, suspicion, however strong, cannot take the place of proof. It was based on suspicion, viewers and subscribers, not any actual proof. Remember, without a crime scene to point to, without a body to point to, they accused Vybz Kartel of orchestrating this entire thing. Based on what? Suspicion. But where was the proof? There was no forensic proof. None at all. Even the places that they said the proof would be at. And for cover it up, you know what them do. What them use after that was say, there was cyber proof, of which there was none. There were text messages that were conveniently chopped and put and placed. Remember, the device in question was being used long after being retrieved or confiscated by the authorities. And this is known facts. So for people who want to come talk and say, oh, yeah, I said this and yeah, I said that, we are talking about based are strictly on statements from them. Things where you can go Google and type up and find for yourself. And we're free for discuss it. Now them know freedom is a must. And them know the teacher will be released. Why? Because them know a first world rule of law is based on laws of the land, not on gut feeling and suspicion. Because a first world country has moved past that phase. That is why them are talking about, you know, let's do away with the Privy Council and keep the thing local. Remember, we as a country, even the CARICOM itself, group of nations, have not grown past what we can consider developing our third world country. So you know the type of law that we would be governed by would be a third world rule of law, while we are doing first world business. That can't make sense. That cannot make any form of sense. If the country is to develop, the laws that govern the land have to develop as well. All we hear is security forces asking for more powers upon the land. Want the individuals, we are our rights to even a better life, better opportunities to create wealth, better living conditions. Where are these rights? All we hear are more rights for security forces. No, we're not talking about that. We can't just look for police situation. We are try to attack the root cause of what take place. And one of the things is that for years, suspicion has been taking the place of proof, and it can't work. It can't work. Not in this day and age, viewers and subscribers. I want to point out this. You realize in this day and age, no matter where you are in the world and what your country is classified as, third, first, however the case, when worldwide events take place, it affects everybody. And when laws are changed in these first world countries, it affects everybody. So why is it that in our rule of law, or our court rule, where our rule of law is applied, we still want to use draconian measures? We still want to use some old world tactics and laws. And say, what you know? It are for some people and not for the others. Because think about it. Even if you're going to go by the same old rule of law, the teacher shouldn't be behind the bars anyway. Because based on our constitution, it is written to prevent specific situations just like these. But what them know? The common man does not know that. Why? It is not taught in school. And it's not a thing we followed up on a day-to-day basis. We have to know these things. So you don't really know it. Remember, if it is not taught in school, you have not researched it for yourself, and it is not a topic of discussion day-to-day for you, oh, you're gonna know. You can't know things in the body of the teacher. If you can't know things in the body of the teacher and you not research for yourself, then all is well for you. But for the better part, for most of us, we have to do the research, or somebody have to reason with me, quote unquote, teach you the situation. And so we know. So for the better part, most people don't know this. Only liars. But in the same breath, the judges who preside over your case, depending upon what your situation is, can choose to do a Guana Vybz Kartel case, which is just overlook it and render what we consider third world justice, meaning justice for the rich and none for the poor. In other parts of the world, namely the UK, this is not, and I repeat, this is not business as usual for them. And that's how the world works. Because despite how we know what take place worldwide, and every country have its own situation are going, people in the UK will tell us, oh, it's not easy over here. But I feel like it's there for us. Some people would point that out, but they will also say, despite all of that, a case like this is not a case where the state could win. Because, as I say, circumstantial. And as I've outlined at the beginning of the video, what the merits for a circumstantial case is, of which the teacher's case did not qualify. That's why they have to doctor the evidence. Remember, if you have all the proof, you don't need to tamper with it. If I see I do it and I have it on video, I don't need to do nothing. Catch me. Remember, if I see I do it and we have the recording of you doing it, I catch me. I don't need for fabricate nothing more. Everything done. Once I play this knockout, everything that I've got, you have got to try to get this excluded. But once we can admit this into evidence, man, we have played this for everybody see, and are you that? That should have been the mindset of the prosecution if they had all the things that they claim to have. And when the defense asks for all of them have, so them could prove, so well, that one I said sounds very circumstantial. It look like a gut feeling and suspicion now work off. Conveniently, some parts of the evidence does start disappear. Can't find that drop out of the van and roll away, and Whole heap of things just start disappear all of a sudden. But I said the one called Jaden Chase, the dancehall correspondent, the Gaza representative. I said, I'm reminding you now, if you're new to the channel, new to the movement, just a pass through. But you like the reason, and of course, you like the point of view. Well, I'm suggesting to you to click the subscribe icon and the bell icon right after that and put it on all. And this is how you know you'll be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here on the platform. You know the thing. Yeah, man, now move settings, fam. Well, first and foremost, drop a like on the blog. Bust a share, tell a friend, tell them, sister, and brother, them to check out the reasoning, join the discussion. Comment section open 24/7, never lock yet. Just be respectful and mindful of the guidelines. Other than that, drop your thoughts, your comments, and yes, your opinions there, and we can continue the reason get up in the comment section. Yeah, man, now move settings, fam, and we don't need no ladder. And my sentiments for you and yours, of course, for to live, love, and prosper until we reason again.